School, live from England. It's Dana Stewart Coates and Killer Queen Vintage. Is everyone ready to clean? If you're getting jewelry from a lot of places, you better be ready to clean, unless you're prepared to wear it dirty. If I sound like I have a cold, I do. Lovely head cold that I've had since, I think, Sunday. I think the weekend wears me down, and I've got the first cold I've had in probably 3 or 4 years. These are just some of the things we're going to clean tonight. Hi, Rommel. The primordial soup, I call it. Dishwasher tabs dissolved. Now, I could cool that off a little bit more, but I dropped them into boiling water to dissolve them. My sound is going in and out. Ooh, not good. Maybe I backed away from the camera. Dawn dishwashing liquid, they call it fairy here. There's a teaspoon in half a pint. That drop, people, I use a drop of soap. Nope. Normally I'm at the top, so I can sit thoroughly. Tonight we've just got another pitcher of clear water with a pint and a half and a teaspoon white vinegar in it. Hopefully it's not my device. I don't know what I have jewelry displayed on here when we need to clean. Because I was setting up for photos, that's why there's jewelry on there. Is it still bad? Anyway, Rommel, Christine, Deb, Christina. I'm going to start dropping things in the soup over here. Things that are really bad. These coins. Yeah, you see hat pins. You do see hat pins. Hi, Ashley. Those are that's a hairpin actually. And I'm sure it was a morning hairpin. It's Victorian. These are jet beads. This one you see is actually Georgian, and it's either a sweetheart piece or a morning piece. I would say probably a sweetheart because that would have been nice and shiny once upon a time. And it's a hat pin or a stick pin. Audio's good now? Okay. And I don't know if you can see, it's just so dirty that there's woven hair behind the glass there. I've never seen one of these before. Ever. So that's a rarity. It might not be here, but certainly not in the States. I've never encountered them. Yes, I know you love them. You know what, Christina? These are all small hat pins and stick pins. I'm just putting them aside. And this is your next order, what I'm going to send. So, surprise, surprise. I told you before, but I didn't have it handy. Then I got those pins in, and I'm like, well, I might as well just stick them in there. And pardon me if I have to, like, wait a minute. You guys are resellers. A lot of you are resellers. You have to know how to clean. I mean, I'm sure you do. I'm just going to give you my tips, the way I do it. And no one's ever complained that they got dirty vintage from me. And I'm going to blow my nose off camera. Or as far away as I can. That's why I didn't have a sale on Monday. This head cold's been brewing since Sunday. See? Sneezing. Not good. Oh, thank you. I sound awful. Oh, well. I'm here. I got these in, and of course they're Art Deco, and they're quite dirty. I've sold a few of the necklaces, and of course I don't have any of the necklaces in inventory right now. The bicolor crystals. I don't know if you can tell, they're pink and blue. I'm going to clean those. Those are yours. A dual-sided jet heart. There's an anchor on one side and a cross on the other. It's also very, very dirty. That's after it's been dusted. I think this was a hairpin as well, a morning pin, because it has the same type of backing, like a tube where a hairpin would have went through. And I really think this is French jet. I think it's glass. But we will test it and see. I'll show you guys how to test it. This is a brooch, and it's high choline. It's definitely jet. Ron was asking about this locket. It's Victorian. You'll see that motif a lot, IMO, in memory of. And this one looks like it had probably a photo in it, and someone took it out. And so there's paper backed. So take a good look at it, guys, what it looks like now. In fact, what I'm going to do is show you how to clean it back to where it keeps some of the patina. It's dark, no picture. Oh no, don't say that. Is there a picture now? Oh, okay. Somebody can see, but not. I think they can see, Colleen. I don't think you can. Huge Sabino crystal. It's newer, though, just by feeling it. Still beautiful. But it doesn't have that soapy, slippery feel. Butter. Oh, that's terrible. It can't sound good, Christina. I sound like I have a cold. Oh no. You might have to watch it back. Tortoiseshell? Real tortoiseshell? Oh god, my voice is crackling. I sound like a 13-year-old boy. Real tortoiseshell comb. Also very dirty. And they both need treated with oil desperately after they're cleaned. Oh, new glass. Jewelery. Well, new. 1920s new. But dirty. With earrings, which is rare. Someone's put these ear wires on, but I think they're newer. So I'm not going to clean those in the dip. Because I'm not sure, what the metal is. And that's something we're going to talk about. Because if you're not sure what the metal is, you don't want to throw it in the washer tab. Okay, the glass is going in. Did I throw those coins in already? Dear gosh, I think so. More glass. The crackle glass. Bubble glass. I don't know if I told you guys how they make this. This is 20s too. But when they have the molten glass, they dip it into ice water. And that's how the inside fractures. Just dirty, dirty cut glass. Not crystal, just glass. But you just see how dirty it is. Still pretty, but quite dirty. The big crystal takes a dip. If Lori Wolf's here, she'll know what this is. Uranium glass. This is probably, I would say, late Edwardian, early Art Deco, just because of the clasp. But you see what the color it is now. I'll put that over there. What else can we dip? This, I wanted to show you. You guys will know these are Niger, I'm sure. But what I discovered when I got them is that someone must have been painting with them on or, just out. So I'm going to hit it with some acetone on a cotton swab, a Q-tip first, just to remove that extra paint. Although I do believe that the dishwasher tab would take it off. But we'll just give a little extra boost. See, these people that like clean things and they're like, oh, I let it go for 3 minutes and then I pull it out. Sometimes if it's really dirty, I'll let it, depending on the metal or the, what it is, if it's just glass and brass, I'll let it soak overnight. I'm like, 3 minutes? How's it going to get clean in 3 minutes? I like the dishwasher tab because a lot of the things that are on the jewelry is from our bodies. Dead skin cells and dirt and oils. And if you use the dishwasher tab to clean organic material off your dishes, Why isn't going to take it off your jewelry, especially your glass? It also lifts away a lot of the tarnish. This is probably oil-based paint because let's just see what the dishwasher tab does. Because pure acetone is lifting it, but you really have to scrub at it. I'll give it a dunk. These other pieces, let's see. Well, okay. I'm going to show you the non-invasive cleaning method for this. I would be a dunk in the dish soap, the Dawn. This is a soft bristle toothbrush. You'll see a lot of this tarnish is just dirt. Now it is metal. You don't want to, even though this is soft, you don't want to go into the metal. And I dusted this piece before. I have a stiff artist brush that I knock the dust back. Now I'm just dipping it in the rinse water. It's like paint drying. It's so exciting. Really. And I didn't take all of the, but that takes it back where it's clean, but there's still patina. Oh, things oxidize quickly. So that's why when you guys get things from me that could be 100, 150 years old and it doesn't look it. Because I clean it all the way back. Because it will oxidize. You don't have to, you know, if you want that old look, go for it. Well, these I wanted to show you guys. I don't think you're going to get them often. Hey, CJ. But these are paper mache. And you'll see that that's cadmium paint. When I turn the lights off and hit with UV. And that's ground glass. Unrolled gold wire, of course. Well, these I would just dust and a damp cloth in the areas where there's no paint. Jet, you can soak it in water. I use a little bit of the dish soap. But Jet's sort of like amber. Once you put soap to it, you want to put oil. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you have to put some oil back. Because if you don't, it'll dry out. Like, oh, why do I want to clean and then put oil back? Because natural materials like jet, amber, stone, if you've ever cleaned like a stone ring, anything less than, even like carnelian chalcedony, those still only have a mold's hardness of like 5 or 6. And if you clean them and like soak them in soapy water, they'll dry out. So you have to add oil back to them. I mean, some of these pieces probably haven't been cleaned since they were worn. Cleaning questions. You guys are being so quiet. And the good old facial oil. Same thing I use for amber, same thing I use for stones. Because jet is porous. You're listening. You can ask questions. Test a what? I can't see the whole chat, unfortunately, but an IYO. Oh, the best way to clean, in my opinion. Okay. Gotcha. Text speak. I'm telling you, I'm fuzzy headed. A little bit better, yeah, guys? The best way to clean it depends on what the material is. I mean, if it's metal or glass, you know, a safe tested metal, like costume jewelry, I purposely brought out. Now, for me, this is probably 1980s or 90s, but it's a nice piece of costume jewelry. Hi, timeless, Deborah. Funny. And it's really not like disgusting or anything, but if you got it from someone and you didn't know whether it was clean or not, just a dip in the soapy water, just soap. That's going to remove like dead skin cells and oil and all that business. And then if you're thrifting or you don't know where the jewelry came from, how many people have tried that on? Ew. I don't want to take a bath in somebody else's body soup. Or is that just me being OCD? Probably. I'm OCD clean about my house too. But honest to God, like you don't want to share that DNA with, like, not that way. Think about like when you get jewelry from like thrift stores. Not only was the person who owned it, everybody else who tries it on. I mean, it wasn't really dirty to start with, but you can see just a difference in a little bit of soap water and a rinse with a tiny bit of vinegar. That's a jet bead. Oh, I'm going to show you guys how to test jet. I'm sure most of you know. Unglazed porcelain. You can see I was testing it earlier. If it comes off brown, now jet can be brown or black. A vat of vinegar. This one comes off black. I did test this earlier. And although jet looks like glass, I think this actually is glass. So, saying that, we're going to give it a dunk. I've actually dunked jet in the soup, in the dishwasher tab. And I knew it was jet instantly because like a big brown cloud came up from it. Real tortoiseshell, natural material. Hi, Sharon. Pardon my voice. Tiny bit of soap and water. Normally, like I said, I'd run this under the tap because you want to make sure all that soap comes off. Where's the oil at? And then, because it's natural material, treat it with a little bit of oil. I mean, I'll show you how much. I just put a drop on there. Because you're taking all the oils away from it. And it needs it to keep it from cracking. And I don't know if this was dropped because it is quite rigid, tortoise shell. But there are a couple little chews on it. Something awesome for Julia. Well, you'd have to let me know what Julia. I'm sure I could find her something awesome. I can see that phenomenal Austro-Hungary necklace just out of shot. I'll show you guys later. I think it's honestly the most lavish piece of jewelry I've ever owned. I'm not exaggerating. I'll show you. Another tortoise shell, this comb. Same thing. Little dish soap and water mixed. I noticed the grooves in it were really dusty. The only reason I like to use Dawn Colleen is when it's really, you know, years and years of grime. I mean, all of this is vintage and antique. So if it wasn't kept in a jewelry box, if it was at all kept out in the open and not cleaned after they wore it, your natural body oil would attach to whatever the piece was, and then dirt, of course, is going to stick to it. Pearls, I never would use Dawn dish detergent. I use a foaming facial cleanser on anything less than. It is a really good question because if it's less than 4 on a mole scale, I only use the most gentle cleanser on it, which is the same thing I use on my face. I mean, that's probably well over 100 years old. Looks pretty good. This, they blacken the metal. Of course they would. Right, and I think she used like dish soap, like to put just a drop of it. But I wouldn't ever. Personally, maybe a tiny bit of it would be okay. And if they were really dirty, and sometimes you get pearls from people who were smokers, and oh my, I've had some that you just can't get clean. Verdigris, I've had some pearls that had verdigris on the clasp, on the metal bit, and you just have to be extremely careful. Hi, Jane. Hi, Haley. Hi, you're fabulous. You caught it. Well, I knew what you meant, honey. You caught me on a live with a cold. But you all know I don't sound this awful. Brass with a whirl pearl, you just have to be extremely careful just to get the metal. I like ketchup. I know people like purists hate to use ketchup, but vinegar takes too long. That's the jet brooch. You have Haskell in the brain. Oh, thank you. I think I sound awful, but you know, when you have a head cold, it backs into your ears, and I don't think that I'm actually even hearing as well as I should. All right, time to dunk those. What else? Oh, this little owl is a watch pendant. Probably 1950s, 60s, maybe even 70s. Owls were huge in the 70s. But him, I would just give a wipe. A damp soapy cloth and then a damp clean cloth. Hi, Barbara. I was watching Vintage Variety, and she did this like how to clean antique rhinestones. Are you talking about foil back rhinestones? Obviously, because open back are easy. Open back, you can toss them in the dishwashing detergent. Foil back rhinestones, to wash or not to wash. The foil goes bad because oil, usually body oil, goes behind. Yeah, open back are easy, but you know, there's a check open back. This morning it was black. The metal was black. I took it apart, so both pieces, and you know, now it's spotless. Foil. Personally, I like to use dishwasher and a little bit of water and just a little bit at a time and test it. And if it looks like it's going to hold up, then they get the dunk. You know the difference between foil back rhinestones and not foil backs. Foil backed, they put foil because they were cheaper cuts of glass, and of course it made it more sparkly. So if you get a piece you can see the difference in a piece that's been cut well and a piece that's not been cut well. I mean, the pieces that are gem cut sparkle on their own accord. They don't need that foil behind them. But to make them brighter and sparklier and catch, at that time, candlelight, they put foil behind it. How do you know the difference? You have to look for it. If you look down into the stone and you can see light, then you know it's open back. If you look down into the stone and it looks shiny, then it's probably foil backed. This piece is absolutely beautiful. Let me get it down. I love it. It's probably 1950s because it's turquoise. And the stones were almost black. Yep. Or look for dead stones. Exactly. But these were nearly black. And I should have kept it for here. Now, some of these stones are not black or anything. They're just darker. Do you see what I mean? It has a mix of pieces. But these are definitely foil backed. And almost everything you see that's closed up like that is going to be. Because it's not getting light to the piece, so they foiled it. But this was really, really bad. And I did soak it in dishwasher detergent. And warm soapy water. I think I soaked it for a couple hours. Because I'm usually busy. So what's up for tonight? We're just doing a little bit of cleaning. And then I'm going to show you guys some of the things. Wow. Some of the things that I have for tomorrow. That's just that length of time in the dishwasher tab. Now something metal like that, you guys know. I'm going to follow it up with the pink stuff. Your moonstone bracelet. I want a moonstone necklace. But I want a Victorian moonstone necklace. Ah. Wanting and getting are two different things. They're usually quite expensive. You saw how dark the caps were. Oh, they're nice and bright and shiny. This glass necklace. If I thought the cord was strong enough. Let's see what's in this. Oh, it's silk. Well, let me rinse the stuff. Then we'll take it out. It literally takes, 10 or 15 minutes to get everything clean. Let's see what this is doing to the paint. Well, the paint that was on the beads. Well, the metal's shiny again and the paint's gone. And the beads are spotless. not that tough, guys. What did Ashley say? She being silly. She hates to clean because she ruins things. I get really upset when sellers like, or you know, buyers say, "Oh, I don't want to clean it. I'm afraid I'll ruin it." Ooh. Trust me, you won't ruin it. And it just took years of practice. I mean, keep an eye out on it. Let's got most of that paper out. It was stuck in that locket. What did you do to it? What did you do? How, like rhinestones or what? To me, if they're black, they're already, you're not going to do anything to them. Sometimes the easiest thing is to pull them out. Because there's no way. I mean, you can refoil them, but oh my goodness. That's a pain. You have to glue them and gold leaf them. Oh, Nancy's leaving. Sorry, Nance. I'll probably look at this further. I will look at it further. That might just be pitting from leaving it too long. Well, that was sweet. Yeah, she does have a great channel. Actually, I still have to give you a wrench so you can do that. Put your channel in and put other people in. You can only hear it. Oh my goodness. Well, if I'm not talking and other people, well, you can't hear anybody else anyway. That's silly. Girl, I can't wait. Yeah, Ashley has a channel. I can't wait till you move, Colleen, and you have decent internet. That will be fantastic. That thing was just dusty. That was sweet of her. This thing. Oh my. When I can open them, I open them and take them apart. Like, I don't go in so far as to wash the hair. Somebody said, "Did you wash the hair?" No. Because they boil it to make the hair bend that way. So now I just didn't see the point in washing the hair. It's usually the outside of it that's filthy anyway. I think you click on her name? Yeah, when are you going to make another video, girl? Haha, with in between raising 2 small children and a full-time job and running a house. I'm teasing. Oh, you have to be blue. I have to hand out some wrenches. My apologies, guys. Tomorrow I'll bring another device so I can do that. So that's as clean as that's going to get. Yeah. Jane, when are you going to start selling? She's buying. Yeah, Ashley Sweden, that's right. If you search her name, she will come up. Pardon me, guys. It's better to clear my nose and try to talk with a stuffy nose. Well, I'm going to pull all the other stuff out, and then we're going to show some jewelry. And we'll take a look at it. That's how the light came up. The Spina glass was just... Honey, you don't know until you try. I took a lot of the tarnish up. I'm sure that's a lot cleaner. Now, full disclosure, I'll probably rinse those again. Even though they don't feel soapy. And I like to dry them with a microfiber towel. And then final dry with paper towel. Oh, that'd be cool if you had a live sale. I like your pre-recorded ones too, though. That way, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I sleep shop and buy jewelry. Now they're gorgeous. Sleeping jewelry. Oh no, I sleep shop all the time. Trust. I'm terrible. actually had a video. I woke up at like, I don't know, 3:30 my time. I saw the video. I saw something. I'm sure I commented on it. And I messaged her. And I think she messaged me back too. I'm not sure. All I know is I got a PayPal invoice today and I paid it. Oh, I do it to you know, I do it to yours too. I wake up in the middle of the night. I I don't even know what I'm doing. Seriously. Shopping. Yeah, acetone wouldn't touch that paint. But the dishwasher tab made them spotless. All right then. You sound more comfortable, and that's good. All right. That just looks nasty. All that wet paper towel. And before I go to bed, I'll put out dry paper towel and I'll just leave these sit out to dry thoroughly overnight. Desk is probably a mess. All right. Started out with a dirty pile of jewelry. Now I have a clean pile of jewelry. Hello. Oh, corny. All right, and I've got jugs of soapy and clean water here. And not clean now. I don't know if you can see. But that was the rinse water. Oh, those coins are still on the bottom. They can sit. I don't really care. There's dirt in all of it. And that wasn't even like you guys have seen when I get a real dirty lot. That short I made. Ugh, the water was black. It was horrid. I forget where I even got that one from. And that was a proper seller. Yeah, we're real corny here. Okay, guys, quickie preview. Absolutely stunning 1920s jade drop earrings. Yeah, I'm very near Cornwall, actually. Cornwall, England. I'm in Devon. Let's see. Oh God. Well, the elephant in the room. The Art Nouveau Austro-Hungarian pendant and brooch. Solid sterling, gilt. (1880s, 1890s). All chalcedony, seed pearls, enamel, and it had a little chain, but it just looked like it was, I was afraid. I'd be afraid to wear it with this little tiny chain that it had on it. I just hung it on some faceted chalcedony beads that I have. I'll talk more about the piece and tell you all about it tomorrow. Just a quickie. Well, you saw all of that, and probably some of it will make it to the sale tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, this was meant to be the Egyptian night. It's Egyptian frogs, Art Deco. Stunning construction. It's brass and it's gilt. The gilded frog. They're so stinking cute. Oh, it's freaking amazing. Wait. If you think that's cute, hang on. Didn't see it in the preview because it cut them off. The earrings. And they're pierced. Yes, Colleen? She's saying my name. What, honey? Victorian Art Deco. I like Art Nouveau. That piece, the Austro-Hungarian. Victorian was a little too fussy and over the top for me. I like Art Nouveau and Art Deco probably the most. He's just costume, but he's cool. The snake goes down onto your hand. What else can I show you guys? Loads and loads of bracelets. This Refuse is out of this world. And it's a clamper. Vendome. New Vendome brooch. Tons of new uranium. In fact, I think I'll call the show It's Not Easy Being Green tomorrow. In honor of the froggies and all the uranium. A lot of it's green this time. Oh, I'll give you a sneak peek at the garnets too. Since I know there are people that will be after them. Let's take the camera down just a little bit. Oh, this ring. Oh my God. Wait. Wait. Here's this ring. Oh, that's 9 karat gold, the ring is. And of course it's Bohemian garnets. And these are silver and gilt screw back. Bohemian. I'm not trying to kill you, but maybe. If I was trying to kill you, I'd show you this. And it can be made to fit anyone. You could either make it smaller by removing panels, or you can make it larger by adding rings. The brooch. This brooch you saw last time. But now it's on. I just hung it on this vintage. It's stunning, 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 stunning. Unfortunately, we don't have post tomorrow. We don't have any mail tomorrow because it's Good Friday. My London dealer is so flippin' slow. I'm lucky I got these pieces, but I do have a lot more coming in. Okay, so that's it for the garnets, unless, well, I don't know how else will we get more. If I go out and find more tomorrow. No, actually, it goes to the jeweler tomorrow. Like the jeweler, not my bench, not Bob. Bob hates anything like that. Because that's in gilt, it's just gilt metal. And Bob winces when I show him silver. If I brought him gilt, he'd probably pass out. Okay. I think it's time for a light show. Let's start. Yes, I know I need the clapper. Somebody's going to say it. See why I said I'm going to call the show It's Not Easy Being Green. Lots of green. Okay, guys. Let's one last light. This light is being really funny. I mean, there's so much uranium on here, I'm going to start a reactor soon. Oh, that's mean. You guys get the idea. Oh, these are the other earrings down here. Yeah, if you ever lose your uranium earrings, just get out your black light or your UV light. Oh, I wanted to show you the paper mache. It's called paper mache. Paper mache. Paper mache in English. But do you see how those glow? I mean, gotta pull it back. And these are the other. Oh, geez. I mean, I can hold the light over here to the left and these still glow. Does that give you an idea? There's so much uranium in here. Oh my gosh. I've like bowls and all kind of stuff all over the place. Every time I turn on the UV light, the whole room lights up. Okay, let's get the cantankerous light. These not tripods, but like clips that you clip your phone to your desk. They're garbage. I've gone through 2 in 3 months. Oh, last one. No? Turn that on. There we go. And, you know, guys, there'll be so much more. I have a ton of glass. Oh, wait a second. All right. You know I love check glass. I sing its praises all the time. And I only have one of these. And I'm surprised that I got it. And trust and believe it was not this shiny. Now that's the difference in a good open back. And it's marked Czechoslovakia. So this is likely Bohemian. And if someone said, do you want it, which one strand of glass would you ever have? It'd be this. This isn't Swarovski. Swarovski learned from these people. Okay? The Bohemian glassmakers were way before Swarovski. Oh my God, Swarovski. Yeah, well, were you bidding on an antique one or just even the modern ones? They're insane to get your hands on them. Swarovski. There you go. I can't say it. I'm serious. Oh, I teach it. Antique. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm serious, Ashley. I've had them before, and stupidly, well, I'll sell that one too. Stupidly, I sell them, and then I always regret selling them. Because, you know, they're so hard to get a hold of. Well, guys, we've been on over an hour. And I better, like, save my voice for tomorrow. Because I'm sure I'll be on for a while. Especially if people are gonna. My last Friday was like everybody and their mother was jumping on. Have I bought things back that I sold already? Yeah, especially when I sold fine jewelry. Oh my God. You can't set an auction. There's no way. If you don't watch, you're not gonna get it. And not those people that set up like sniping software. I guess if you set up what you're prepared to pay and somebody doesn't, outbid you, I I can only see part of that chat all the time. Aw. Hi, Lori. You missed it. We cleaned it's a whole necklace this time. Oh, and I didn't put it up. It's uranium, guys. I'll show you tomorrow. You're only going to miss that it was dirty and now it's clean. It's just cleaning techniques. Hey, and I got new anti-tarnish bags and I'm trying them out. And if they work well, I'll start including them in packages. So that way, like for your silver, your brass, anything that you clean, it'll stay clean. As long as you wipe it off if you wear it and you're sweaty or whatever. Yes, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for popping in. Now my tired coldy butt is going to bed. Love you all. See you all later. Watch it back at your leisure. Um, if I didn't say something, put it in the comments. See you guys. Have a great night. We're just signing off. You'll have to watch it back. See y'all later. Night.